childhood PTSD is an American tradition. Yeah. Not good parents. That's definitely true. Speaking of people who would be terrible parents, chat, do I have a video for you? This is a video from the quartering in which he gets very mad and angry at a fellow of ours here on Twitch and YouTube, friend of the show, Lance from the Surfs, made a video the other day, like right before Christmas or something like that, or right after Christmas. I can't quite remember. Right, day of Christmas maybe, within the week. I guess this was the day before, so maybe the 23rd. Jeremy got COVID because, of course, he did. Right? Of course, he still has it because he's not vaccinated and he just doesn't, respect the things, and he feels like shit. So, Lance made a video kind of about this, in which Lance more than once said, and in fact, he even tweeted me on Twitter today when I went live. Let's see. I'll show you. Whoops. Gotta go to the quote tweet. Boom. Here. He wanted me to point this out, so I'll just let him in his own words do it. I did post the lewd cop. If you're watching that train wreck, keep in mind, I wish his family a swift recovery numerous times. He just lies, doesn't watch it, and then proceeds to read mean comments like I had written them. Yeah. And so that's what we're going to watch. We're going to watch the quartering deal with COVID and also his own internal guy he made up that isn't actually Lance from the Surfs. But, yeah, he's going to be sad about it. Thanks, Meek, for the 50 biddies.
Merry Christmas Eve to all of you. I'll probably just have the one video today. It's been an interesting ride having the coof here. Seeing channels make videos essentially celebrating the fact that I'm sick.
Okay. I don't know if celebrating is the word that I would use for when people get their comeuppance. What's really happening here is a group of people going, told you so. Like, that's all that happens, dude. No one's celebrating. I don't think... Does anyone, wish for the quartering to die? Genuinely? You think about that? I don't care what happens to Jeremy. I don't wish for his death. I don't care about him as a person. I don't wish him suffering, though. You know what I mean? He gets to make his own decisions. He decided not to be vaccinated. It's totally up to him if he wants to do that. My whole thing with the vaccinations has never been force people to take vaccinations. My whole thing has been, if you don't want to get vaccinated, cool, bro. But you have lost all sympathy from pretty much everybody that has. Because you're the reason that this perpetuates. You're the reason that we have, sports are shutting down. You're the reason that people just fucking get sick. You're the reason that people pass it on to their grandparents and shit. People that are more susceptible to this, even with the vaccine. You're the reason that this continues to go. If you guys would have taken 10 days off and just chilled, gotten vaccinated, taken 10 days off in your house to fucking grill, it would be over, dude. COVID attacks fat cells violently. I'm sure Corona Chan feasted mightily on Jeremy's bezoar of a body. Oh, good. I honestly save the worst vitriol for the ones that are pushing the anti-vax shit heavily and are actually getting people killed. Yeah, of course. So here's my point, right? You don't have to get vaccinated, but if you don't get vaccinated and you get COVID, why are you expecting people to be kind to you? Please don't grill inside the house. You actually can on a grill skillet. You can do all these things. Don't do it with a grill in the house, though. You will get carbon monoxide poisoning. Bezoar callback. I mean, don't fat shame, but it would also violently attack me, so that's okay. Hetero fatalism. I don't know if it's fatalism. I just think it's bro, what did you expect to happen? I just don't understand why you're shocked. I don't know. Seems silly.
It's really sad. I know that I've made some anonymous jokes.
Anonymous.
About
anonymous. What? Did he mean innocuous? Maybe that.
Reporters who get it or whatever. Looking back at it, that wasn't okay either.
Oh, so I did it. when it happened to me, it felt bad. Okay.
But
Can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen sort of situation, it looks like.
it's mental how much this kid is obsessed with me. His channel is relatively small, mostly because he doesn't offer any value other than like basic 14-year-old trolling, like pseudo-intellectualism.
Look, if I type in Lance from the Surfs and you just look at him, okay? I understand his soft, smooth, nary a pore to be seen, glorious, boyish good looks, okay? I agree that Lance, like, looks soft and I don't think he's capable of having a crevice. I think maybe if you stretched Lance out, I think he'd be a frictionless plane. He is a soft, glory. He takes care of his skin. Good skin routine. Supple. Smoochable lips. But I don't think he looks like a man, like an adult. I think maybe there's a big difference between how these two are living their lives. I just want to toss out something. I want to show you guys. Let's put Lance here. And then let's just put, so there's a youthful, bright, young-eyed boy on the right, according to him, and then the quartering just looks like a haggard, broken man. Like he's got his fucking cap is like it's got grease stains and shit on it. He's blown out. Look at him. He looks like he lives in a fucking Unabomber hut. I don't know. I don't know what we should be tossing out like insults towards Lance's maturity as far as his body is concerned. Because I think you're overripe, Jeremy. That's what I think. I think maybe you're overripe. You would be an apple on the ground with a big brown soft spot on the side of it. You know what I'm saying? He looks post-apocalyptic. Yeah. Jeremy looks like he just came back in time and he's about to tell us how the world's going to end.
Conversation or debate I've seen this child have.
This child. How old is Lance? Lance, how old are you? 30s? Like
steeped in bad faith.
Bro, if Lance is 40, what's your secret, hun? What is it? What is the secret? Is it just freshly shaven? Because if I shave, I too look like a baby seal.
Obviously,
is Lance 40? I don't think Lance is 40.
You know, I don't think he's that dumb. Maybe he is that dumb, but you know, taking obvious jokes or obvious, things, taking them out of context on purpose as a means to attack, me personally.
He just is so slow at talking. I'm going to have to speed him up. Jeremy, be entertaining.
Kid's got dozens of videos on me, yet has some sort of problem with the number of videos I've made about Hollywood celebrities. His obsession has been going on for years, and it's really quite pathetic. But this latest video is pretty hilarious.
I don't understand how responding to Jeremy's videos is anyone being pathetic. Like, I think the general conceit about being an online, even semi-political content creator is like, yeah, other people are going to do video responses. It's YouTube. It started with video responses. That was like a big thing. Like, it's YouTube. You're a person. You have subs. You have views. You're going to get talked about. And because you have bad takes, you're going to get negatively talked about. Just own it and deal with it. Like, why bitch about that? Like, every time someone makes a video on me, I don't just fucking lose my shit, dude. Like, I go, yeah, you're dumb. And then that's it. Like, it's the whole thing. Or we respond to that video if they say something even extra dumb. But, like, you make your career literally doing the same thing, Jeremy. Odd stance to take that, like, you say someone else doing the exact thing you do is pathetic.
And I figured, since it's Christmas, I would just use his horrible take to make some money. because that's what you do with these people. You hook them up to a plow and you farm money with them, which is why before I get into this, I've got a great video sponsor here.
All right, cool. Let's get on past it.
Is simple.
Oh, still going. Different hat. That one's clean. Wow, still going. My goodness, that is a long ad. Wow, that's a long ad. Holy shit, that's a 3-minute Raid Shadow Legends ad. By the way, I've turned down Raid Shadow Legends yet again. I refuse to do ads for them.
See you in the game.
Because they support people like Jeremy.
Hey, you're going to be spending some time with family, and each download of this game will be telling Lance that we're thankful for his just vileness.
Just vileness.
You know, I think when you look at the kind of person
are we gonna watch
make
the
a
video?
nearly 30-minute video about me having the coof,
Are we gonna...
you kind of know where they're at. It's basically the lowest of the low.
Is it? Is it the lowest of the low?
You know, it's like on the level of Ethan Klein, just squirmy, and just vile and sad. This individual has a weird obsession with me, and I think it's funny.
I think it's funny. I think Jeremy seems ass mad personally. Am I wrong? The vibe I get is not, this is hilarious, you guys have to see this. The vibe I get is, I'm mad. I am mad about this. I'm upset. He looks miserable. Of course he looks miserable. He has COVID. Look at this fucking person, dude. Imagine being this fucking guy. Like, good God. That sucks, man.
And they write, the quartering catches the coof after months of conspiracy talking points. What? I've never denied the existence of it. I've never said it was something to be ignored. Never been anti-poke, just anti-mandate.
Anti-what? Oh, he Wisconsin poke. Never been anti-poke?
He seems to have a
Sorry, Canadians.
problem with the fact that I say coof instead of the medical terminology as some sort of weird own. But the fact of the matter is, I want to make some money on this video. And if I say the other word, I make less money on this video. If that's some sort of criticism, I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's called not being dumb, something that Lance is wholly incapable of. And his comment section is just a vile dumpster fire of people that just clearly don't watch my content. That's actually the saddest part about this.
The saddest part about this is that Lance's community doesn't watch the quartering. On behalf of all people with COVID, the quartering doesn't represent us. Fuck.
Lance is a liar, like habitual liar.
All right.
He is a bad faith argumentateur.
Argumentateur. Let's see that we're halfway through this video. Most of it was an ad. I skipped the first 2 minutes because they did like a bit. I don't know if you can see this scrub. You can see that they did like a Lance is doing Charlie with the red strings thing in Always Sunny. I just avoided that because I don't know about the music at the beginning.
Like cringe level leftoid whose viewers must be 12 years old.
Okay.
And that's fine.
All right.
Like there's a market for that, and I wish him the best. I see he's still stuck at like relatively low numbers. Maybe if he stops making videos about me and making videos on more important topics, he'll probably grow his channel.
What is happening? Please just get to the fucking... Is he going to do anything?
Like this whole 2016 YouTube shtick, first of all, is risky because, you know, YouTube doesn't like it. But also, like, the comment section is just sad. People essentially saying, you know, support to the virus and the struggle against his immune system. Okay. Again, it's almost like we should take it seriously. Never said we shouldn't. I've been a proponent. I've said people who are at risk should absolutely be considering getting the poke. I just don't offer medical advice because I'm not a doctor, unlike apparently Lance here, who is very concerned with other people's medical conditions.
What? I love the idea of calling him Jeremy. That's pretty funny.
You know, and the idea that, you know, there's so many people that are just so, like, the takes are so bad.
What's the takes?
Like,
what are the takes that you're mad about?
Why did he talk to his doctor? What do you mean his doctor? They tell you the same thing. Can you breathe okay? Yes. Okay. Stay home and rest. What do you mean talk to your doctor? I just tune into Dr. Fauci.
What? Was that a burn? Chat, what is this Fauci stuff? What is with them? Not one of you fucking do the parrot thing to me. Now everyone's going to do the parrot thing to me. God damn you. Ian. I'm going to call him Ian whenever he makes a meme that I hate. Yep, you did it. Please wear your seatbelt. Are you a road safety expert? Huh? True. Thanks, Bumble Holmes. There's no substance in this video at all. This is worse than any of his other videos. I'm so mad. God damn you, Secoloid. I'm going to call you Secoloid for that.
You know, it's bizarre.
He needs to talk to his doctor about
it must have hurt you so much to know that
because of the butt hurt. Slick one, Nick.
He didn't die.
Slick Nick.
Assuming that's a fan of mine, I'm not sure. Could have happened to a better guy. Yeah, nothing like cheering for it.
Couldn't have happened to a better... Look, Jeremy, are you seriously, like, surprised that people are, like, think you suck and think it's reasonable for you to have gotten COVID because you didn't take it seriously the whole... Like, you've been pretty openly just towing the party line on Twitter and in your videos the entirety of the pandemic. Why? Where does he think his, like... Is it because he thinks he never says anything, like, super explicitly in the same way that, like, you know, someone with more balls would do it? You know what I'm saying? Does he think that he's like, slick? And no one can, like, understand what he's saying because he tries to avoid getting banned off of YouTube while he says these things? It's just weird. Like, does he believe the things he's... Like, does he actually believe that he's, like, pretty moderate about this stuff? Because he's one of the guys that are out here saying this dumb shit this whole time. He just isn't saying it as explicitly as someone like fucking, I don't know, Alex Jones. You know?
And then again, people imagine getting the coof and the first thing you try doing is call Joe Rogan. I never called Joe Rogan. That was a joke. It's like, I don't know if these people are like deliberately dumb or if they're just purposely misrepresenting it, because I can't imagine a bigger waste of time. You know, it's weird. 30-minute video talking about my IBS or whatever. And like and by the way, he went on Twitter to say like, oh, I wasn't taking joy in the fact that you got it. Come on, kid. I know you're 15, 16 years old or whatever, but
does he actually... Is this a joke? Is he joking about Lance's boyish good looks again? Or does he actually think that Lance is a teenager because Lance is so youthful? I actually can't tell. Because I know he's trying to dismiss Lance by calling him a boy, but I don't know if he actually believes... Like, he keeps saying 15, 16... Like, is this what he thinks for real? I don't understand how you could mistake that. It's got to be him trying to do, like, a dismissive thing, right? By the way, does Jeremy have IBS? That sucks, man. It's a rough one. I don't have IBS, but I have had food poisoning, and that's a rough thing. It's chest thumping. It's a pretty weak chest thump.
Like, grow up. Of course, if you're going to make this
He says grow up after calling a man a boy for an hour.
Video, 25-minute video dancing around with joy that I have.
Like, every time he brings up Lance, he talks about this.
Have the balls to own it.
Have the balls to own it. Jeremy, you can't say have the balls to own it. You can't. You can't do that. There's nobody that's on the right that is more slimy about hiding, or at least like not coming out right and saying what he actually is saying than Jeremy. Like, everybody else on the right tends to just say the shit they think, but Jeremy's like, oh, I still want to get Raid Shadow Legend ads, so I'm not gonna... You know what I mean? Like, he's a fucking... Let's just say Jeremy has big time scab energy. Huge scab energy, dude. He would absolutely sell out for the next big thing.
Don't sit there and, like, who do you think you're talking to?
He did a great video on shitting himself in Walmart. Did he?
Your pseudo-intellectual viewers? Like, I wonder if this kid has ever worked a real job. He doesn't look like it. He doesn't look like he's ever punched a clock. Guaranteed.
Punched a clock? What does that have to do with anything? What is you don't punch a clock. What?
I mean, the idea that, well, I was just discussing things. I was hoping that you would get better. I was hoping that you would change your mind on the poke. No, dude, this is a 26-minute victory lap video. It's sick.
Not as sick as you, am I right? We did it. Because he's got a COVID.
I mean, again, by the way, what's even more hilarious is that like, these people think I'm like they're average just because they think they don't like me or they don't like me. They think that I've embodied every weird conservative bro talking point.
What? No, you're just a douchebag. What? You're just one of the right-wing douchebags. You're not even I don't know where Jeremy thinks he is in like the pyramid of the chuds on the internet. No, you're a lolcow, Jeremy. You've always been that. That's just what it is. You get mad about titties in video games, or you want your Marvel characters to be sexier or something, so you can jack off and get bones. That's you. You're the pathetic guy, Jeremy. You're not the guy with good or robust takes that need like huge takedown videos, and you don't deserve debates and shit like that. You're a joke to us. Does he not understand? Look, I'm in a corn suit right now, and you're a bigger joke. That's what your brand is to us. You're like meaningless. You don't say things worth of value. You just put out really dumb videos about like Brie Larson talked about a period on The View or something, and now you want to make jokes about that, like just anything that could be anti-women, anything that could be anti-left. Like, you just put out like really lukewarm, shitty takes, and you just sort of like stumble over reading articles poorly. That's all it is. You don't offer anything. People don't make a million videos about you. You just do so many videos that eventually one's gonna be interesting enough to talk about. And not because you're good in it, because the fucking content is just like, it just does it for us. I don't know, man. It's just pretty interesting that he thinks he's, I don't know. I think I don't know where, does he have any awareness of what he actually is to people on the internet?
I've never said that people should ignore the science. I've never said that this thing is fake. I've never, ever said that. I've never had a problem with people social distancing. I've only ever really stood against mandates. If that's the problem, like, is that the problem, that you believe there should be mandates? I mean, I get it. Seems like he's fine.
That wasn't my Windows sound.
Fortunately. Excuse me while I queue up a 10-hour crab rave video. I mean, like, why?
Because it's funny. It's a joke. It's a funny joke, Jeremy. It's funny that you got COVID after dismissing how bad it is. That's why. It's just funny. It's just comeuppance. That's all it is.
Why are people this, like,
because you stepped on the rake? It's because you stepped on the rake, Jeremy.
They clearly are missing a lot in their own lives, and they're attracted to, this kid. But, if you're one of his viewers, I could just highly recommend you find an adult to consume content from, somebody who isn't, just purposely being disingenuous about everything.
That's me.
It's sad, really. And the amount of videos that this dude has made about me is insane.
Oh, he's on the Surf Times, which only has 52K. So that's why he thinks he's a little tiny little baby streamer.
Insane.
I get it.
Like, this whole shtick, like, this is just his secondary channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, when was the last one? A month ago, a year ago, 5 months, like
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's me, baby.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. This guy has made probably close to 50 videos on me.
Wow, man. But this isn't you. Am I losing my fucking mind? These aren't videos about him. What is he talking about? What? These aren't videos on him. The quartering.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
I say we
21,
get to 20.
22, 23, 24, 25.
Oh, and then quartering attacks. Quartering.
26, 27.
And
This
then
guy has made...
it stops being about him pretty quickly. Tim Pool. You know what I mean? Like... Interesting. A buddy of mine is basically making a quartering copy channel. He indirectly called me out in a video. It's fucking weird. That's weird, Dirtger.
Probably close to 50 videos on me. Sad. Have a great Christmas, Lance. I hope you never get it. And if you do, I don't think I'll be uploading a 30-minute video taking some sort of cringe victory lap. Have a great day.
Ooh, a little salty there. Dude, he's so fucking mad about stuff. That's so weird. I'm surprised he's so bothered by that. Maybe I shouldn't be, but like, I guess. All right. I don't know. Maybe I just built different. Okay. I genuinely don't give a shit when people talk about me on the internet. Like, it really doesn't bother me that much. I don't really care. Like, it just depends on what you're saying, right? Like, are you wrong? I like arguing with wrong people, but I'm not like salty about it in my normal. Like, I don't walk around my house and pace and just get salt all over everything. You know what I mean? I don't bitch to Sarah about stuff. I don't go like, can you believe that you fucking said that? Like, I don't. It's not how to go. That's fucking dumb. And then I just like, I might fire back on Twitter or something or make a video. I don't know. This is like, he's genuinely upset. Weird stuff, man. Maybe he's a little miserable because he got the COVID, and he's, he's got the sickness, and he's not feeling well. So, but he's done this before, where he just gets fucking super mad. He got mad at me for that video that we did with him and Lucid Fox, which was featured in that thing there. I don't know. Pretty weird stuff. Jeremy, are you okay, dude? I hope you're feeling okay, man. Jeremy seems perpetually annoyed. He's so fucking like. He's very unhappy. He doesn't seem like a happy guy, which sucks, man. That must be rough. You could be happier, buddy. We could do it together.